Thank you.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. My name is Joy George, and today I am going to be the Sergeant at Arms for Bhavan's Toastmasters Club. I welcome you to all to the 226th meeting of Bhavan's Toastmasters Club. There are 4 ground rules which have to follow during this meeting. First one, please switch off the mobile phones or put it in a silent mode. Second one, everyone should put their mic at mute level at all times during this meeting except the speaker. Third one, do not talk about sex, religion, and politics. Fourth one, for your safety and others, please wear mask if you are outside and use hand sanitizer often, and also take care of all emergency exit while you are in the office or in the meeting. Please repeat after me. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience
and a positive
learning experience
are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence
resulting in a greater self-confidence
and personal growth. I would like to call and welcome our President, Harbingar Toastmaster Condal Reddy, to this 226th online meeting with warm pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms PM Joy George, for giving introduction of me. Dear Toastmasters and my friends and guests, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bhavan's Toastmasters Club 226th meeting. About Toastmasters, I will share my screen. About Toastmasters. Toastmasters International core values are integrity, respect, service, and excellence. What is the Toastmasters? The Toastmasters International is a non-profit organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through worldwide network of clubs. Headquarters in Englewood, Colorado. And that organization's membership exceeds 364,000 and more than 16,200 clubs in 145 countries. Since 1924, Toastmasters International has helped people to diversified backgrounds to become more confident speakers. The Toastmasters empower you to become a more effective communicator and leader. For the guest information, the Toastmasters empowers you as become a more effective and communicative leader. This is accomplished by working through a dynamic projects that provides real-world transferable skills in a self-paced program with supportive and experienced group of people to assist you. The skills are developed through the club meetings, providing opportunity to develop and practice skills in variety of situations like prepare speeches, impromptu speeches, and evaluations. Your journey through Toastmasters will help you turn goals into realities and build your self-confidence. And there is no fee for visitors. You can anytime visit our club and until you decide for a membership. Dear Toastmasters, I hope you will enjoy throughout our meeting with our speakers and evaluators. So before proceeding to our meeting, so I want to take one guest was with us, Saida Laiba. How are you, Saida Laiba?
I'm fine. How are you?
Can you introduce yourself to our club?
Yes, this is Toastmaster Sayyeda Laiba from District 122, which is Pakistan. I'm the member of Express Toastmasters Club and Dow's IBHM Toastmasters Club, currently serving as Vice President of Education in Express Toastmasters Club and Secretary and Dao's IDHM Club, and looking forward to attend the amazing session tonight. Thank you.
Good. Thank you for joining with us, and you'll be with us and you can enjoy entire meeting. And you can drop your contacts on the chat, so we will note down, and in future any events with us, we will inform you. Thank you being with us. Let's move for our 226th meeting. So today, I'm going to invite myself as the president of Toastmasters Club, and I'm going to roll for our today's Toastmaster of the day. Thank you for being with us. Ringing in ebullient Toastmaster New Year. It's a new year, new chapter for Toastmaster program year. Take a time and reflect and recharge. Toastmaster International and BTC turns the page to start a new chapter for year 2021 and 2022 program year. As Toastmaster founder, Dr. Rolf C. Smedley said, the past prepares us to meet the challenges of the future. And Smedley's approach to learning, one that continues to resonate in the future. With this note, let's start proceeding to our meeting as per agenda. Toastmaster Latif, can you present your agenda or any changes in the agenda?
Yes, there are two changes.
Yeah.
My speech evaluator, the immediate past president, Toastmaster Santosh, will not be able to attend. So instead of him, my speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Saida Laiba Gayas.
Okay.
And TM Prashant's speech will be evaluated by, was supposed to be evaluated by Suguna. So if she does not come, I have assigned DTM Sunil. These are the two only changes as of now. And what I see, I think all the role players are available.
Okay. So these are two changes. I want to take a approval for the agenda. Toastmaster Bita Johnson, can you second the agenda changes?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for approving of the changes of agenda.
Adoption and seconding, that is the rule, okay? First, we have to adopt the agenda and
Yes.
then second it, okay? So I go with the changes. I adopt the agenda.
Okay. So I have to second it again. Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, can you second the agenda?
Yeah, I'll definitely second it.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Iyer, Mahesh Iyer. So, as just we want to request one thing before proceeding the meeting. All the members and guests, please keep the meters of applause high when it's through reactions or virtual claps for each speaker coming over here or each evaluator whenever he's here his speech. And can we have a huge round of applause to start our 226th meeting? Today's meeting is breakdown in 3 sessions: prepared speech session, table topic session, and evaluation session, followed by general evaluation on whole meeting and conclusion with awards and feedback and announcements. So before going to the first session, I'm going to introduce the team of role players for today's meeting. First, I will call upon on stage a member of 3 clubs, mentor of 2 Gavel clubs, current Area 30 Director, President of Dora Toastmasters Club, who has started baby steps with our club. So our motto is nothing is impossible. I request on the stage with a round of applause, Toastmaster Beata Johnson. Toastmaster Beata Johnson, please introduce your role as grammarian and word of the day. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Our President come Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Kondal Reddy. Ding, 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 ding. Can you hear something? That is a ringing of the new year. So let's imagine, let's wish this 266th meeting is the harbinger of best things to Bhavan and all of us. I would like to introduce the word of the day as the grammarian, harbinger. Harbinger means it's like herald, sign, indicator, or a person or thing that announces or signs the approach of another. For example, in Kerala, it is the monsoon season, and whenever you see the dark clouds, DTM Sunil, what does it mean?
It's going to rain and the schools are going to start.
Yes, exactly. So we can say the dark clouds are the harbinger of rain. Toastmaster Mahesh, can you make harbinger in a sentence?
Wow, a new word for many, harbinger. A very sensitive word. It can be happy or it can make others sad too. Everyone knows that groundhog is a harbinger of a change in the season. Whenever I see clouds, I know they are harbinger of an approaching storm. The surprisingly chilly day in September is a harbinger of all that winter has to offer. These are all good things. But what is Corona? Is it a harbinger for something disastrous, mines? Or is it a harbinger to inculcate the humanity in the so-called human beings? Back to you.
Thank you so much for that wonderful, the group of sentences. I asked one, you gave me a garden. I just asked a flower, you gave me a garden. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mahesh. I'll be noting down all the good usages and the areas for improvement. Thank you all. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Kondal Reddy.
Thank you, Toastmaster Beata Johnson, for your explanation of the grammarian role. Let's recall now on the stage a dynamic leader, club coach, a vocalist, and harbinger principal of Smart Indian School, Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer. His view about the theme, Toastmaster International is the complete package for an all-round development of women being in all means. And its well-structured curriculum touches upon all the needs and well-groomed successful leaders in our life. With these impromptu actions and each moment of life which merge ahead to ringing the bell in a new year too. I request you on the stage to explain about today's your role as general evaluator. Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, over to you.
Ringing the bells. When we were all very small, very young in the school going times, tang, 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 tang. When it comes, our ears will be sharpened to hear that ice cream wala with different kinds of kulfis, different kinds of different shapes of ice creams. The same way, we all are the harbingers of something following us. Let us all follow. Try to have that humanity. I always specifically say this word, be a human. Harbinger is waiting for you. Today, I will have to have a harbinger suit. One, being a evaluator. I'll be evaluating all the thing going on here and making it a really a harbinger look. Second will be coming very soon to you. Let us wait for it. I'll be giving my report when I will be called for it. Back to you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Haier, for your explanation of the general evaluator role. Now, let's move for another role player. Let's move for another role player. Is working as a medical company, as a procurement officer, and postgraduate in maths and MBA in marketing, who is going to control all meeting to move on scheduled time. Now, I will call on virtual podium the Toastmaster Joy George to explain the timer rules to know the speakers and guests. Over to TM Joy. Can you unmute your TM Joy?
Sorry.
Yes.
Thank you, TMOD President Condal Reddy. Good evening, Toastmasters and girls. I will time the speakers, table topics, and evaluators. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using a green and yellow and a red card denote specific time remaining. For prepared speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length, and at 5 minutes I will show the red card. No, I will show the green card, and 6 minutes I will show the yellow card, and 7 minutes I will show the red card. Also, TM Prashant Kavalangat speech, green card is at 2 and yellow card is at 2.3 and red card at 3 minutes. For table topic speakers, should time there not more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show green card, and 1.5 minutes yellow card, and 2 minutes in red card. For evaluation, should limit their speech not more than 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will show the green card. 2.3 minutes, I will show the yellow, and 3 minutes, I will show the red card. Pronunciation master report should limit their speech to not more than 2 minutes. And when the time reports comes, I will present the report. Thank you, TMO.
Thank you, TM Joy George, for detailed explanation about timing limits. The minimum time will be shown as a green card, and middle time will be shown yellow card, and maximum time you will be shown red card. And there is a 30 minutes grace period to wind up your speech, each category wise. So thank you once again, TM Joy, for explanation of timing. Let's move for our another role players today. A smart and confident Toastmaster and accounts professional who is going to count our R's and hums sounds today. TM Jomi Stephen John, welcome and explain your role of our counters for today's meeting. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Reddy ji. A warm good evening once again to all my fellow Toastmasters. My role as an counter is to count the number of unnecessary sounds or repetitive words you may use when you are speaking on stage. I will be observing and taking note of words such as you know, like, etc. These are filler words that affect the effectiveness of a speech. I will present my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jomi, for your explanation of your role. Moving forward to a lady who ever smiles, never afraid to do something new, She did last year many roles like MC of the club anniversary, and contest master in the annual club contest, and many more. She is an HR professional and moreover a kind human being. I request on the stage with a big round of applause, TM Susan Abraham to introduce the role of pronunciation master. TM Susan, over to you.
Thank you, TM Condalready, for a warm welcome and warm words. It was nice. Thank you very much. Good evening to all Toastmasters and all the guests who are today attending their meeting today. Today, my role is pronunciation master. As you all know, we are here to improve ourselves. So in English, we have to have proper pronunciations, especially when we are in the office or any other arena and we are speaking to our colleagues. So a proper pronunciation will give a proper outlook of ourselves. So I wish that everyone has a proper pronunciation, and I'll be marking all the pronunciations. And let me say that joining Toastmasters International is the harbinger of a better self. So let us all try to be better each day, and wishing all the role players and speakers all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Susan Abraham, for explaining your role. Whole life an experiment. The more experiments you make, the more harbingers to Toastmasters. The Toastmaster Club is a continuous learning platform. Today, we had a new role player in our meeting as Hackmaster. I request our dynamic leader, Vice President of Education, ever ready Toastmaster, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali, to explain the new role of Hackmaster. Over to Toastmaster Latif.
Thank you, President Condalready, Toastmaster of the Day. Ladies and gentlemen, as we start this meeting today with all the new members and new role holders, we are having a harbinger of Hackmaster today. And this Hackmaster is me today. We'll be listening to each and every one's speeches and the table topic session and the evaluation. I will note down each and every sentences and will repeat one sentence and will ask each and every person except the speaker who has said this word will not be able to speak tell his name. Other than that, he will be saying that, okay, for example, let's have a drill just for 1 second. I will say, I just asked for a flower. You gave me a garden. Does anyone know who has said this? Can anyone say? Peter. And this is what we are going to do when the evaluation master will call me. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latif, for your explanation of your role and with a wonderful example. So we all understand how it's going to exciting for this meeting with your role as Hackmasters. Thank you for taking this role as first in our club meeting. I will introduce one more role today, last not least, the role of tech host. Tech host is control for entire meeting, and our smart Toastmaster TM Jomi has took this as a project, this pathway learning project, level 4, project 3. The project objectives are, the purpose of this project is for member to practice facilitating online meeting or a leading a webinar. So Toastmaster TM Jomi, so your project is we are taking as a tech host. Dear friends, trying new things every day. Do not afraid for failure. You will be losing nothing, but you get the experience, the packet of experience for doing something new. So with this note, let's move for our prepared session. The first speakers today, again, is a rising star and dedicated person, good supportive and active in all tasks given to him in BTC as well as other clubs too. He is the first speaker of today who is going to speak on Visionary Communication Path Level 2, Project 2. I want to welcome Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali on podium with a round of applause. Moderator, can you spotlight Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali? Latif Mansoor Ali, can you open your video? Toastmaster Latif?
He's not there.
Oh, he's having with the two devices.
He's here.
Yes, he's that. Toastmaster Latif, moderator, can you spotlight Toastmaster Latif? Yes, thank
sir.
you. His view about the theme, ringing, it's the best way a person can look it as obstacles to opportunities towards achieving the goals. So I will request his evaluator, Toastmaster Saida Laiba, to read the objectives of the speech and title of the speech of Toastmaster Latif. Can you spotlight Toastmaster?
Thank you,
Saida?
Toastmaster of the
Yes.
evening. Today, Toastmaster Mansoor Latif Ali is going to deliver his Level 2 Project 2, which is Understanding Your Communication Style. His speech title is Gone Are the Days. And Mr. Timer, please note that the time would be 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication style and identify his or her primary style. Best of luck, Toastmaster Latif. Toastmaster Latif, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saida, to explaining his objectives and speech title. You missed out, I think. Yeah, Toastmaster Latif, are you ready? His connection was lost. Just we'll wait for 1 minute. And Toastmaster Latif, are you ready? Yes. All go.
I'm very sorry. My mobile internet just went down.
Yes. Are you ready? Give me
Yes,
thumbs up and start your speech.
Okay, start.
Okay, is my evaluator ready? TM Laiba? Okay,
She already explained the objectives. You can go ahead.
thank you. Once a butterfly asked the group of moth that they want to join their group. Moth said, "It is difficult. It is impossible for you to join our club." But she was desperate. Butterflies could not see their own beautifulness, how beautiful the Lord has made them. Instead, she was arguing to take up the moth. And you know, moth lives is still in the hunt of flames. The leader of moth said, "It is very difficult for you to become a moth." But he could not explain further. So said, "You as butterfly, fly, and whenever you see the flame, just come and tell us." The moment butterfly saw the flame, she ran towards the club, to the moth group and said, "I have found the flame." But the head of that moth club said, "If you had the attitude of moth, you would have been burned by now. You would have not come." That is what I was saying. You cannot be the moth. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests, gone are the days where we used to go with the respect of how to communicate. Gone are the days where we fail to make someone understand what we are really trying to do so. In Toastmasters, we learn that there are 4 types of communication style. One of them is the direct one. The other one is the analytical one. The third one is initiating. But as I was going through this whole process, there was one communication style which really gave me 6 out of all those numbers, which I was leading it the most. And that is the supportive. Now, what is supportive? Supportive is not like I have to be directing something. But the best thing of supportive communication style is that you allow others, your team members, your group, for brainstorming. You allow them to be rest assured that their value and worth, their suggestions will be count. Simply, I was stuck in one of my project. I was so much desperate how to work on this. Initially, I started by myself, and it was so difficult that I cannot even move a brick. I cannot show my progress to my management. And then one friend came to me and said, "What's up? Why you are so nervous?" He guided me all the way, and then we started from one person to the group of 10. And that was the strength of what supportive communication style I have. It helped me to get more ideas. And now that first step was into the ladders, and we were flying high. This is not only the matter for Toastmasters of where to leave ourselves, but this is the lessons to be learned at a longer run. It helps us to not only learn and become a leader within the Toastmasters International, it teaches us to what kind of person we are outside Toastmasters. And this communication style really helped me a lot. Today, as I stand, our first meeting, I am the VP Education. Though I have a visionary communication style in my pathway, but I vision for each and every one a longer success, a success which they will deliver and invest their own time, and they will see their own difference. They will find their own worth. Audience, ladies and gentlemen, I might be weak. You all might have some weakness. But if we just keep on bothering ourselves to that weakness, I assure you will reach nowhere. Your situations will be just like mine. A brick cannot be moved. Get help of anyone available with you. Listen to that. Learn from their experiences. And this is what I'm saying. Gone are the days where you insist that, okay, I can do it. Yes, but there are many obstacles which others might have been already overcome, and that can help you out to be the brilliant, the outstanding person, what you can see after 4 or 5 years. In one small thing which I would like to say is never take a U-turn, because you don't know when is the last stage where you will see the finishing line. Keep rocking, keep supporting others, and that communication style will always be helpful to everyone. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. One big round of applause for Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali for a wonderful speech delivery. So let's observe for 1 minute of silence for feedback of his speech on his private chat. Timer, please note down for a 1 minute of silence.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Timer. Moving to our second speakers today, who is the teaches biology and principal of Smart Indian School. Going to deliver his speech in Pathways Visionary Communication Level 5 Project 2. I welcome you, Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, with a round of applause. And I request the evaluator of his speech, another dynamic leader, newly elected our club treasurer and Vice President Education of Bhavan's Kuwait Malayalam Toastmaster Club. Toastmaster Vijopi Babu, can you read the objectives of speech and speech title of TM Mahesh Iyer?
Sure, thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Good evening, all fellow Toastmasters and guests. Special good evening to my target speaker, Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer. Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer going to deliver his second speech on his level 5 on his pathway visionary communication. I will read the objective of the speech. The purpose of the project is the member to develop a detailed vision for his personal life, professional life, or an organization. The purpose of the second speech, Ray is here delivering the second speech. Purpose of the second speech is for the member to share some aspect to the plan to implement his vision. The speech title is, Yes, You Too Can Do. Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, yes, you too can do. Speech time 5 to 7 minutes. Over to TM Modi. All the best for your speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijopi Babu. Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I'm ready.
The stage is yours.
I hope all can see
You can
my share.
mirror it at your screen, then we can see the presentation more. You have to go for the option. Yes.
Can I see it now?
Yes, now it's okay. Go ahead. Timer, please note down.
Yes.
Knock, 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 knock. My dear child, see who has come. When the door was open, he could see his father coming in without any luggage. He was an expat. He was an expat. Expats. A very good question mark. Ladies and gentlemen, let us see something new as an experience of an expat. When he enters, the small children too asked, Papa, nothing this time? He said, no. That small kid was asking, is this the harbinger of our poverty? I heard you lost your job. This cunning and well-educated father told that, my dear children, it is not the harbinger of poverty. There is the bell ringing, and this bell will ring for the next year, and that will be the harbinger of our prosperity. Good evening, all the well-educated by mind, by heart, the Toastmasters. Yes, you too can do is the title of my second speech of the first project. The project I always take as an objective to educate others. That is why the label educator is given to me. Toastmasters. We have already started this, and we are going to start for the next year too, a training platform on leadership skills. The vision is to find the courage to change. Change is inevitable, but we always have a second thought to change ourselves with the essential innate leadership skills. The tasks and strategies were support, how we can support our people to get a change, how we can cultivate the team spirit. For that, prominent leaders of other clubs also will be invited for giving a motivation. And participation for giving again inspiration, we will be planning to bring more new faces to the club Toastmasters. The learning outputs are about learning about the leadership, choosing your objectives, and winning commitment to your objectives, working on the plan, analyzing and presenting your result, how we can do it, and the best tool, that is self-evaluation. With all these things, we have planned for some other activities too. There are 5 activities: a glass of water and glossophobia. Glossophobia is the fear of speaking. So we will tell each and every member to have a cup of water and remove this fear of speaking, glossophobia. Have a glass of water. And the second activity will be the mirror test. Could you see the true character of you in the mirror? Can you talk to the mirror? And the secret is death test. On your deathbed, what would you be your main thought? Regrets. Have you been regretting anything when at the last breath of yours? You log a test. What would people who know you best say about the test? These are also, we have planned to give them a self-confidence and self-awareness. So Harry Wintour, this shows all the activities that we know and others don't know. But there are some characters which others know, but we don't. There are some skills of you which both of us we know. And there are some hidden talents in you. Till now, you are not aware of it. We are going to classify all the skills and put the image on each member of the club to make them be aware of their own skills. SWOT test. Strength, their weakness, their opportunities, and their threats. What they are and how to identify all these things. That we are going to plan with different kinds of activities. It doesn't stop here. We will be having our own way of evaluating them. Write down your SWOT analysis, and every day you just read it out and see the progress and put the progress in histograms, and you will understand your own way of progress, because you are the best evaluator and motivator and inspirator who will remain always with you till you are dead. The lesson that we'll learn is that if there is a will, there is a way. And always there should be a perseverance. Have you done this? Have you done this activity? Jot down it. What is the result? Go on speaking to them. Division of labor. If the labor is very much huge, divide it into small tasks. And successful leader, how and why and when you have to be a leader. Find the leader in you and think globally, because success will precede you always. Ultimately, we will be making a top master virtual background and giving it to all the top masters. And here we go. Thank you very much. And find out the leader in you, because each and everybody will have that innate nature of being a leader. As the father said, it is not the harbinger of poverty. It is the harbinger of the prosperity, because the time speaks a lot, and definitely the corona also spoke a lot. It is now our turn to say that bells are ringing. Let us go to the progressive year ahead, because this also will change. Just see yourself and say that if others can do, you too can do. If others can do, I too can. Thank you. Back to you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hayer, for a wonderful speech. I will request the timer. Please note down 1 minute silence for the feedback of Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer's speech on his private chat.
Yes. Yes, okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Joy. Before going to our third speaker, I will take a minute for request our guest, Toastmaster Lucy Charian. Are you there? Toastmaster Lucy?
Good evening.
Yes,
Hello.
welcome to our Bhavan's Toastmaster Club 226 meeting. Lucy Charian, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
So stay with us and enjoy our rest of the meeting.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So I will take one more guest is here with Toastmaster Murugayan. How are you?
Oh, fine, sir. Thank you.
Welcome to Bhavan's Toastmaster Club meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, you are elected VP Education for MICE Toastmaster Club.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So
Thank you.
be with us and enjoy the rest of the meeting.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, guests, for joining with us. So now I will call our senior member, chartered member of club, a famous and well-known personality in Toastmasters fraternity, and a pathway ambassador in Kuwait Toastmaster clubs, ADTM. With this, I want to welcome distinguished Toastmasters Anil Kumar G. Revankar on stage to deliver his speech in Dynamic Leadership Path, Level 1, Project 3. His view about the Toastmasters journey, the theme about the Toastmasters journey. If a member can passionately and dedicatedly go through the journey, set a joyful path, then that member can claim the true success on his or endeavors. Thank you, PTM Anil Kumar, for sharing your views about theme. So now I request this speech evaluator, another passionate Toastmaster, a critical thinker and constructive evaluator, Toastmaster Justin John. Please read the speech objectives and speech title of distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar.
Thank you, TM Kondal Reddy. Good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. A special greeting to my target speaker, DTM Anil Kumar G. Ravankar. He is embarking on his Pathways program, Level 1, Project 3. Objectives of this project, let me read out from the manual. The purpose of this project is to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. Speech title is above 94. Speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. DTM Anil Kumar G. Ravankar, above 94. All the best. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Justin. Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar Ravankar, are you ready?
Not yet. I would like to share the screen, please.
Yes, you can. Yes, I can see your shares.
Am I clearly audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Am I clearly
Visible. Yes, you are visible and audible.
audible? Yes. I cannot say anyone. I'm not able to see anyone when I share. It's okay. Doesn't matter.
We can see
Both.
both.
Good evening to. No, I cannot say anything. My only screen is visible to me. So that will be a little problem because I need audience.
You can change your view of the settings, or you can scroll the next screen of your tab.
No, it's not on the tab now. It's on the laptop.
Yeah, you can change your view, or you want to remove your spotlight, I can remove that. Then you can see.
Yeah, I think that would be better.
Yes, now I removed your spotlight. You can see.
Trying something new this time. That's why.
Yes, now you can see. I think everyone with the timer.
Okay. Yes. Let me.
Yes, now your presentation is view.
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's do that experiment later on. A warm good evening to all the Toastmasters. I'm here, very delighted to be in front of you to unravel the mystery of above 94. How many of you feel that it's still a mystery? Can I have some answers? Can I have some answers?
Question was not clear.
How many of you feel that it is still a mystery above 94?
Yes.
Do you feel it's a mystery?
I feel it's a mystery.
Yeah,
Wow.
me too.
Great. Now,
Feeling very much now.
It's
you
a super
still feel
ages.
it's a mystery?
They're the super ages.
Right. Can you hear the audio?
I think the audio share
Just
is not.
Go to share and share computer audio. The top.
Two things in this.
Sunilji, can we keep training for this to all the Toastmasters?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
we should.
yeah,
we should. We'll keep a
we
session.
get stuck up. Sometimes we get stuck up.
Just click on the share there top and say share audio, computer audio.
That's the new share, right?
No. That option. There's
a rubber. You have a ribbon on the top or bottom.
Just take the mouse
Share
off
sound.
and click on it.
Share
drop
sound.
down. Yeah.
Share sound. Yes.
Click on it.
Now you can click on this speaker. Just click on it.
I think he has not uploaded the.
Yeah, it's
audio.
only a shortcut. Looks like it's only shortcut.
It's only a shortcut. See that we need to give training for this.
Try it. I already tried.
Is it there in your mobile?
It's no.
At least for the sound, you can.
Anji, send to me by WhatsApp. I'll make you hear.
Okay.
If that is important, then at least otherwise. That happens. We need to give some training for, because this should be a training platform to everybody. This happens. There are so many things which we can utilize.
So there's due to some technical glitches, we will move forward to our next speaker. Is a champion of first Malayalam Club annual speech contest. Profession as an engineer, meticulous and vibrant Toastmaster. Toastmaster Prashant Kavalangad. On the stage to speak is Pathways of Innovative Planning, Level 4, Project 1. For his speech evaluation is another sports person, a fitness trainer, enthusiast, Toastmaster Suguna Ganeshan, to read the speech objectives and the speech title of Toastmaster Prashant. Over to TM Suguna.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for the warm greetings. A warm good evening to one and all gathered here. And my special good evening to my target speaker, Toastmaster Prashant Kavalangad. His speech title, Athleticism 2021. My target speaker, Toastmaster Prashant, is embarking on Level 4, Project 1 in his innovative planning. Speech length, 2 to 3 minutes. Athleticism 2021. All the best, Toastmaster Prashant.
Am I audible?
Toastmaster Prashant, are you ready?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
If you cannot taste,
no,
and
are
if
you
the
ready?
body temperature is abnormal, then that symptoms as a potential harbinger of COVID-19 infections. Wash your hands frequently, wear mask, stay safe. Good evening, my dear Toastmasters and distinguished guests, and special good evening to my evaluator, TM Suguna. I'm so happy to present my athleticism in front of an athletic persons. Athleticism 2021. I'm starting my presentation. Athleticism is a physical qualities formed by 10 key components that make a balanced physical fitness. The key components are strength, speed, power, agility, anaerobic capacity, aerobic capacity, mobility, balance, and coordination, mental resilience, and stability. I'm conducting Athleticism 2021 here in an organization to get strength of physical fitness of the people and just get relaxed from these pandemic situations. Let's see how I'm organizing this athleticism. As usual, to conduct any program, we need some planned people and subdivisions. So I just make a general convener for this program and a sports captain, since it is a sports program, and a registration team, and a finance team, and an event management team. Now, I'm planning to execute Athleticism 2021 in a manner of, I'm scheduling this activity. I just prepare the rules and regulations I just discussed. Then after that, I publish the rules and regulations. Then registration is started. After the registration, next step is cancellation. If somebody wants to cancel the events, I give a chance for the cancellation. And after the cancellations, the chess number will be issued to the participants. And after that, the video can be, since it is an online program, the video can be uploaded for the events. Once the video is uploaded, then the first result will be declared. After the result of the first declaration, then we will move to the preliminary live performance of more than 4 qualified participants. Then after that, there will be a final live performance. Then there will be a mega event and the result will be declared. This is the schedule of Athleticism 2021. Back to you, TM Modi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, TM Prashant, for a wonderful presentation for your managing successful project. So I will go back to our previous speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar. Are you ready now?
1 minute silence for him. Feedback.
Yes, yes. Okay, I will take 1 minute silence for the feedback, reminding me. Thank you. And this feedback is on Toastmasters Prashant Kavalangar's speech. Please, all the audience, to give feedback on his private chat. Timer, please note down for 1 minute.
Yes.
Thank you, Timer, for reminding. So now your all technical things are set down, sir?
No, I just went for the alternate.
Okay. So you want to read again speech objectives, sir? Okay.
No. Just to share the screen again.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yeah, great.
So are you ready? Just take your stage. Timer, please note down.
Yes.
Stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kondal Reddy, for that wonderful introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, a new beginning, a new day, and a new term. Today, I am very much delighted to stand before you to speak on the speech title, Above 94. Before I proceed, let me ask you a question. How many of you feel that above 94 is a mystery for you? Can I have some answers?
Yes, we feel it's a mystery.
Great, thank you. Toastmaster Sundar.
Yeah, I too feel. Oh, really a mystery.
What about now?
Really, it is
The
really a mystery.
siren of an ambulance. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, 2021, right from March to April, this danger siren was ringing in my city almost every day. It became like a ritual till the day it just stopped next to my neighbor. Oh, ambulance, and at my neighbor place, it did act like an. It was just like a harbinger of a danger that was going to come by. And yes, hold and behold, the very next day, that was 30th of April, one of our family members was detected having symptoms of COVID. Now, as we know, the news of COVID is well known. We are aware of the things that needs to be done. So immediate action was taken to isolate all the 9 members of our family in different rooms and different places. Now the mystery remains. The mystery of 94. What is that 94? Ladies and gentlemen, here is that mystery. Today I'm going to talk about hypoxia. What is that? Hypoxia. It's a condition where there is a low arterial oxygen supply and shortage of oxygen in the body is called hypoxia. You must be wondering, why did I choose this particular subject to deliver a speech? Well, the reason is very simple. When we were diagnosed with symptoms of COVID, and when we approached the doctor, the first question that was asked was, what is your oxygen saturation level? What? Oxygen saturation level? Oh my God. This is something I never heard of. We all know that we breathe in air, and from the air we absorb, the lungs absorb the oxygen and carbon dioxide is exhaled. But what is this concentration? So we had to sit down and go deep into this subject. That time I thought, if I get an opportunity, I am going to share my experience on this research to the audience. And here I am. Friends, this particular presentation was made to create awareness for all the audience who are present now, so that they can also pass on the message and this information to others who are not aware of it. Oxygen saturation levels or the values. We have the 4 categories in this. For a healthy adult, the oxygen saturation level must be between 95 to 100. If that person is having mild respiratory disease, it will be a little lower and it will be in the range of 90 to 94. If there is a health deterioration, then you can have possibly oxygen saturation level below 90. And anything below 70 is considered as a life-threatening condition. Now, this particular information was totally new for me, and we started working on this so that we all could be safe. Now, what causes this low oxygen level? These are some of the conditions, mostly the chronic bronchitis, asthma, collapsed lungs, anemia, congenital heart defects, heart disease, pulmonary embolism. These are the conditions that can lead to a low oxygen blood level. What are the symptoms? The first symptom is a headache, chest pain, dizziness, high blood pressure, restlessness, and rapid breathing. Now, if you see all this, they're all connected to breathing, except the first one. I will tell you why. Now, once we know that there is a decrease of oxygen in our blood, the next question comes, how we are going to increase it, isn't it? So we have 4 simple ways that we can adopt to increase the oxygen in our blood. The first one is naturally get fresh air from the environment. Second, drink adequate water. Third, do exercise. Now, when we say exercise, there are 2, as we know. One is the physical exercise, and the second, which is nowadays become very popular, is the yoga. And the most important one, iron-rich diet. Now, these are some of the foods which are very high in vitamins that is going to help you increase your oxygen level in blood. Moving ahead, how do you determine the oxygen level? There are 2 ways to do it. One, by taking a blood sample from the artery, and it is done by in the laboratory, and they analyze the gases that's present in the blood. The second one is by using pulse oximeter. Now, this is a very quick method and simple method. However, in the pulse oximeter, there is a chance of 2% error, while in the first method, there's absolutely no chance of any error. It is a perfect one. However, it's expensive and time consuming. Now, since we have mentioned something that is quick, easy to do, that is oximeter. So we come to the oximeter. You can see on your screen, there's a photo of fingertip pulse oximeter, which is indicating SpO2, and at the bottom you have PR, that is pulse rate in BPM. Here you must have noticed in the previous slide, there is something mentioned PaO2. That is the ring, or that is the unit that is being used when you analyze the blood sample for the oxygen. When you use the same technology in oximeter, there will be some adjustment for that reading. And since it is not taken directly from the blood, we have to have a different terminology for it, and it's classified as SpO2. Moving ahead. Now we talked about the pulse meter. I would like to quickly demonstrate to you the pulse meter. It is a small device which looks something like this. Here we are opening. You just insert your finger with the nail on the top, close it, transfer. And it will do. Just a moment, it's ready. Here you are. Can you see? So 96. It's 96 exactly. And what is the minimum level to call a very healthy person? For a healthy person, 95 above 95 to 100. But once it falls below 95, you have to consider it's a danger point. So it is in the danger zone. So that was a reason why I have this subject as above and below. Now the references that were used for collecting all the informations was from the helpline, from MedicineNet, from WHO, and we had live interviews from doctors of Goa Medical College and hospitals, and also I did with the doctors from COVID wards at Public Health Center. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to leave with you with 2 important take-home messages. Number 1, we were talking about oxygen. One of the simplest way to increase oxygen in environment is by growing trees. And I totally support those DTM Sunil Thomas, that he has already come up with a project which is connected to this. The second one, it's very, very important for each one of us to maintain a healthy oxygen level in our blood, always. With this note, I would like to conclude my speech and hand over the podium to Toastmaster Kondal. Over to you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar Revankar. So now we will observe 1 minute of silence for feedback of distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar Revankar's speech on his private chat. Timer, please note down.
Yes.
Thank you, Timer. With this, our prepared speech sessions are completed. So I will welcome our guest in the last meeting and today's meeting, Leon De Silva. How are you, Toastmaster Leon De Silva?
Hi.
I want to firstly congratulate to you. In the last meeting, you won our table topic speech. So you could not be there in the last minute, but you left. That's why today congratulations to you. You are the win in the last time table topic session. So how you feel?
Thank you. I feel happy.
Yes, be with us to rest of the meeting. Thank you. So before going to our next session, all the guests and members, please open your videos and we will take one group photo with this moment. Please quickly, within 1 minute, I want to see all the videos to be open. Moderator, please be ready to take the snap. Yes, come on, few more.
We still have
Justin, Toastmaster Bita. Yes, Toastmaster Lucy.
Toastmaster Suguna, Prashant.
Toastmaster Suguna and Latif. Whoever possible, please open your videos. Moderator, take the snap. Cheers. Moderator,
Yes,
you take the snap.
Done.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you. So let's move for our next session. Before going to next session, timer, please give your timing report for all the speakers are qualified in their time limitations.
Now, Anil Kumar Ji Revankar took 11.13 minutes.
Okay.
Others all qualified.
Yes.
Latif Ji, TM Magesh, TM Prashant, 3 are qualified.
Okay. So we will go for the best speaker selection voting. So moderator, please, if possible, remove or all the guests, so you can not to vote for the exceeded of time limit for distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar. Remaining you can vote. Moderator, please launch the poll.
I've launched the poll, but just ignore Anil Kumar Ji
Yes.
Revankar. I cannot edit
Yes.
it.
Yeah, you can launch the poll now.
Launch.
Yeah, poll is open. The 1 minute we will close. Kindly select the best speaker.
We still have 7 more to go.
The poll is going to end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you everyone for being participated in the polling. Now, we are going to our next session. This session, most exciting session in Toastmasters Club, table topic session. I request on the stage the table topic master. He is an IT engineer with MBA, working in an international school as a senior network and system administrator. Toastmaster since 2015. Member of 3 clubs and achieved Distinguished Toastmaster Award in 2020. His view about the theme today. Toastmasters is a wonderful program for anyone to become confident speaker and leader. Let's everyone to become successful speakers and leaders. I welcome Distinguished Toastmaster Sunil Thomas with a round of big applause to conduct table topic session. Toastmaster Sunil Thomas, the stage is yours. If the guests, if new guests are participating, you can give the topic first, then invite the guest. Others, you can call anyone to speak on table topics. Over to you.
Thank you so much, President Kondal Reddy. So we're going to have a table topic session, and this is the most wonderful and enjoyable session in a Toastmasters meeting, because the question will be given, then answer, because there is no surprise. So as our president said, the questions will be given first, then the participants can answer. So let me share my screen. So as I said, table topic sessions are very interesting sessions, and the timing is 1 to 2 minutes. So after the topic is given, you can speak for 1 minute and minimum 1 minute, or you can speak up to 2 minutes 30 seconds. So minimum 1 minute, and you can go up to 2 minutes 30 seconds. So now I will show you the questions, and you can just, can you give a number so that I can open it? Then we'll go for a, we'll call for participants.
Number 7.
Number 7. Loose lips sink ships. Loose lips sink ships. Okay, who is going to participate now? It is open call. Anybody can participate. You can open your camera and you can start speaking. So we give preference to our guests first. Whoever interested can speak on the subject for 1 minute or up to 2 minutes 30 seconds. Can I call Taiba, our guest from Pakistan? The question is given, you can answer now. Loose lips sink ships. It's an anonymous quote from a World War II poster.
You can go on. She's not maybe. She's not there.
Bita, you want to start as an experienced speaker? Yeah, please.
Loose lips sink ships. This is the best alliteration, resonating with the sound la. Loose lips. There is a proverb in my regional language, whatever you said, you cannot take back. Loose lips. Be careful about your words. Dear Toastmasters and the table topic master, I don't know whether you are meaning it, but whatever, whenever you speak something, ask yourself, are you going to say it properly? Is it relevant in that context? Otherwise, you will sink your own ship. My dear Toastmasters, the world is going through traumas. And we don't know, whatever we say, whatever we do, it is like a camera is open towards us. Be careful. Whenever you post a message in the social media, think twice. Whenever you speak something to someone, think thrice. My dear Toastmasters, as the saying says, loose lips sink ships. Even a single word can lead to the next world war. So be careful with whatever you speak, whatever you do, and whatever you think even. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Bita. That's a wonderful articulation of the topic, because now people just forward messages in the WhatsApp without even thinking it is true. It may be bad, sometimes it is not good at all. So we should restrict ourselves even before forwarding a message. Sometimes it may be very old, sometimes it is not at all relevant. So let's go to the next question. And thank you so much for taking the initiative. So now let me share my screen again with my questions again. Okay, can someone give a number? Already we have taken 7. The next number.
Number 5.
Number 5. Let's see what is number 5. Throw a lucky man in the sea, and he will come up with a pearl in his mouth. Throw a lucky man in the sea, and he will come up with a pearl in his mouth. Any guest? Otherwise, I'll call Santosh. Any guest want to try this? And Leon, why don't you try? Last time you got the prize.
I'll give it a shot.
Yes, please. Open your camera and start.
Good evening, table topics master, fellow Toastmasters, and my guest. Throw a lucky man in the sea, and he will drive a pearl. Well, the table topic master threw me into the ocean of speaking, and I need to get a pearl out of it. How am I supposed to do this? They say, use your talents, otherwise your talents may get given to somebody else. So that's how you do it. Isn't that an interesting thought? No wonder God has given me this little brain of mine, because otherwise it gets a little rusty down here, you know. So maybe the hull of the ship may just make the whole ship sink. If the hull is rusty, the whole ship just sinks down. And then, even then, if the ship sinks down, did you know we can get an coral reef out of it, which means fish survive. So there's nothing down a race. For a lucky man, for a person who knows how to use the word, how to use his opportunity, opportunities keep knocking at his door. There is pearls all over the world. No matter how hard you try not to get the pearls keep chasing you around. What am I supposed to do, table topic master? This follows me each and every day of my life. So back to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Leon. It says that at the time of Corona, you start selling the masks, because find opportunity wherever it arises. That's what it says. Even if we throw a lucky person in the sea, he will not be afraid that I'm thrown into the sea. He will be coming up and he'll find out as a pearl, coming back with saying that, oh, I got a pearl from here. So that's the thing we have to do. And thank you so much for taking the topic, Leon. let's go to the next lucky person, whoever is going to be. Let's take the next number. So now we have taken 5 and 7 is over. Okay, now let's guess, call for numbers, and then I'll call for the people. Audience, numbers.
Number 1.
Number
Go for
1.
9.
Number 1 or 9?
Number 1, number 1.
Number 1, number 1. I'll go. Dreams of the future are better than the history of the past. Dreams of the future are better than the history of the past. So, any takers, please? I'll call upon Lucy Ma. I think she's here, right? Lucy
Yeah,
Cherian.
here, but PM Sunil, I'm outside.
Okay, okay, I excuse you. Okay, okay, let us call Santosh. Santosh, why don't you take it?
Dreams of the future are better than the history of the past. A wonderful good evening to Table Topic Masters and my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. 1914, the world witnessed the First World War, and it didn't end up there. In 1939, the world witnessed another World War, Second World War, which shocked the entire universe with 2 nuclear bombs in the heart of Japan. But Japan didn't stop there. It is one of the country who raised from the ashes and lifted the people to survive. The millions survived and millions lost their lives also during the Second World War. But the human race never stopped their dreams. They started dreaming towards the new technology, the new inventions, and the human developments. So dreaming for the future, irrespective of its past, that's what it directs the human race to the entire successful journey. So currently we are facing a global pandemic, which is 100 years later, we are witnessing such a pandemic after the Spanish flu. But the world never ends there. The world will definitely conquer this pandemic, and it will come up with the solutions. And let us be more hopeful for the bright future, irrespective of all the odds and currents what we are facing today. So let us encourage our health workers, our inventors, our scientists. Let us believe in science. Let us help them. Let us be more empathetic towards all these social workers. Let us be at least one pearl in that chain, so that we can contribute ourselves to the wonderful development of human beings. So let us be all, be kind and be empathetic to our fellow beings. Over to Table Topic Master. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Santosh, for taking that topic. Because we should not worry about what happened yesterday. We should always focus on what is going to happen tomorrow, and that's future. So if we are focusing on future, nothing stops us. Only we keep going towards the forward direction, and there is no U-turns to take. Let's go to the next number. Who won? Okay, please call. I'm calling for the number. Already 1, 5, and 7 is taken. 1, 5, 7 taken. Please, I think 9 was, someone was telling about 9. Audience, please give me a number.
9.
9, I'll go for 9. What is in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet. What is in a name? That which we call a rose, but any other name would smell as sweet. Let's call for participants. Any guess, please? Any of the guess? Or the other guess? Murugayan, why don't you take it? Yes, Murugayan. what is in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name, it would smell as sweet. Murugai.
Good evening. Good evening, Toastmasters. Actually, I'm not in a position to speak today, but still, my name is Cole. Thank you for the invitation, first of all, Table Topic Master. What is in a name? Always, we think, everybody think, what is the action? Only the action speaks. When I heard the topic, what is a name? I remember a story. I always tell my daughter this story. That story goes like this. A person named Manangati. A parent has kept their name as Manangati. Okay, the boy, it's a boy's name. The boy always feel bad about the name given to him. One day he felt very bad and he left the home. On the way, he met a saint and he worried. He just expressed his concern about his name. The saint said, "You go to the nearby village and do what I say." He went to the nearby village. The village is there was no water. The people were suffering. They were struggling to get water. The saint has told to give water from 5 kilometers away from the place. The boy started bringing water and serving to the people. In a month's time, after a month's time, the saint came to that place. The people all started worshipping him as a god. That time the saint asked him whether you want to change your name. He said, "No need. Now I understood. What we do, our action is very important than the name." That's what, fellow Toastmasters, what we do, what the action, what matters than the name. Over to the Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Murugan, in taking the topic in a very difficult situation, because it doesn't matter what name we got, but what deeds we do, what are the fruits from the tree, that determines the quality of the tree. So let's go back. I think this should be the last one. Control ready, I think, is it going to be my last one? So already 1579 is
Yes.
taken. So this is the last table topic.
Speaker.
Yeah, please give me a number. 1579 is taken.
6.
Any guess? Any number?
6.
10. Okay, 6.
6. Okay, go by 6. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. This is a very famous quote from John F. Kennedy. Let's see who any volunteers, please. This is the last one, so please come up. Shruti, why don't you take? Yes.
Yes, Toastmaster live again.
Yes. Shruti, the time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. This is a very famous quote. You can talk in any way you want.
Very good evening to all. Thank you, Toastmaster, for this topic. Of course, the time to repair a roof is when the sun is shining. If we are planning to postpone it when it is raining, of course, the house itself would be flooded. So in a way, we can say this quote is suggesting us to do all the things what we're supposed to do in a correct and orderly manner. Otherwise, what would happen? Maybe we would be procrastinating and keeping it for the next time. But by that time, some other things would be coming up, and then you would be again delaying what we were supposed to do. And meanwhile, what we were supposed to do, that thing would be getting affected, and it would affect our whole schedule. So of course, the house is a shelter to all of us. It is supposed to provide us protection, like we learn in the junior classes. It protects us from the sun, the rain, the heat, and everything. And when itself, if we find some small or minor damage, if we can repair it when the sun is shining in a proper manner, we can protect ourselves from the rain. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Sunil Thomas.
Thank you so much, Shruti. This table topic gives us the idea that when the sun is shining, do your work. When you are healthy, do maximum you can do in your healthy time, when you are healthy. So let's go for the timer report and let's go for the voting. Timer, are they all qualified or?
Yes,
can
yes.
we go
All are qualified. TM Beta Johnson 1.39 minutes. TM Leon De Silva 1.42. TM Santosh Patros 2.05. TM Mudivagan 2.30. TM Sruti Saji 1.10. All are qualified.
Okay. Moderator, are we good for voting?
Yeah, can we launch the polls? I'll launch the polls.
All right.
It started. We still have 7 people more. Yeah, 6 people. Yes, 3, 4, 2, 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close.
Close.
Thank you so much, and I'm giving back my mic to Timur. Thank you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Sunil Thomas. A wonderful conduction of table topic session. Big round of applause for conducting of this session with the wonderful topics. Without waiting, we can move without delay of our session. We will move for our final session of today's meeting, speech evaluation. The speech evaluation is going to conduct our dynamic leader, Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, as a general evaluator. Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, the stage is yours.
Wow, what a feel of harbingership. Harbinger. It is only a light, and we always feel that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, it was an arena of speeches today, and I would like to call upon, without further ado, the speakers, the same order. Let us all please join me to welcome the first evaluator, that is, who is none other than, I think she's TM. She's a Toastmaster, right? Madam Laiba Ayers, all over from Pakistan, who will be evaluating our ACE leader, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. The stage is yours, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Journal Evaluator. The moment Toastmaster Latif started speaking, I was thinking, wow, what an amazing speaker he is. Hello, everyone, dear fellow Toastmasters and wonderful guests. Today, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali delivered his Level 2 Project 2, which is Understanding Your Communication Style. Toastmaster Latif, you started your speech with the storytelling. And by the technique of storytelling, you grab the attention of the audience in very start. And then you connected the storytelling with the communication style. I love the content. I love the way you delivered your speech. My dear fellow Toastmasters, in the kingdom of public speaking, your content is your king and your delivery is your queen. So excellent delivery, Toastmaster Lucky. In the starting, you faces the internet connection, but somehow you tackle it. You know, today you were facing the application of Murphy's Law. If anything can go wrong, it will. But somehow you handle the situation. Then while you were speaking, you uses your hand gestures in a very effective manner. Then comes to facial expressions and vocal variety. While delivering your speech, you seems to be monotonic and facial expressions was not there while delivering your speech. For example, you said that my friend said to me, "What's up? Why are you so nervous?" It could have been said as, "What's up? Why are you so nervous, my friend?" So try to incorporate facial expressions and vocal variety to add value into your speech. Although your speech was very motivating and inspiring with great opening and good closing. And wishing you all the best for your future projects. That's all from my side. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Laibak Hayes. It was really a good postmortem done, which will be helping the speaker to learn more about his project. The second speaker was Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, and he will be evaluated now by very much involved Toastmaster, always keeping the bell ringing on with a positivity and a positive smile on his face. Toastmaster Bijo Bab on stage for evaluating Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer.
Good evening again, all fellow Toastmasters and guests. Yes, you too can do. Today, I'm so happy to evaluate the one of the senior Toastmaster of Club Toastmaster, Mahesh Iyer's speech. What an amazing speech. I was enjoying your speech like a story. It was, yes, it was a short story with a lot of points. Time was, actually the time was not enough to explain your ideas. He was trying to explain how to identify the hidden talents based on SWOT. We all are talented, but we are not aware about ourselves. Throughout the speech, he was knocking the door of our heart and ringing the bell of our brain. Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, you well explained your ideas with the help of a very powerful presentation of your project. Talk Masters, a training platform on leadership skills. You started with a story with a great message. Find the courage to change and explain the subject with some points, tasks and strategies, learning output, and with some examples and a test. Glass of water, mirror test, deathbed test, and eulogy test. You are a craftsman with the words. The title itself, it's a motivating the audience. Yes, you too can do. Your complete speech was so much enthusiastic and energetic, and you made a powerful connection with the audience with your words. The presentation well explained your objectives of the project. And message was very clear and encouraged the audience. If there is a will, there is a way. And message was very clear, find the leader on you. Your speech was good clarity. The local variety was so good, and with your beautiful words and well constructed contents, that was the advantages of your speech. Only one point I have to notice, and I have only recommendation to remove to improve your speech. You could interact with your audience with one or two questions, and you can take the feedback and opinion about the project and the subject. That only you missed on your speech, and all over the speech was great and well explained the theme. You delivered an exemplary speech with your vision and fully encourage the audience with well constructed content. I really love your speech. Over to TMOD. Have all the Toastmasters have a glass of water and remove your fear. Over to TMOD. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for having a detailed evaluation. Have a glass of water and remove the glass of claustrophobia from you. That will be my next topic for my panel discussion. Anyway, now today, the topic of today is nothing but how to be a sportsmanship. And the speaker was Toastmaster Prashant Kavalangar, and he will be evaluated by another sportsman, Toastmaster Suguna Ganesh, with her own style of sportsmanship.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Once again, a warm good evening to one and all. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. But my target speaker, Toastmaster Prashant, will never fail in his project since he has placed his awesome plan of athleticism 2021 at this great platform. Congratulations, Toastmaster Prashant, the harbinger of athleticism 2021. My best wishes for the idea you have conceived at this pandemic. The entire world is prevailing. You grabbed everyone's attentions by throwing the 10 key components of physical fitness. So for many of us read and been taught only the major components of physical fitness. Thank you, Toastmaster Prashant. You have fed us with few more key components. Every one of us knew that as an organizing committee, we have always, there are 3 segments: pre-meet work, during meet work, and after meet work. The part which really I love in your presentation, you have explained the major responsibility of the technical teams, thus publishing the rules and regulations very clearly. For a speaker of your caliber, I have 2 suggestions. What personally I felt I would like to share with you. In your presentation, you have shared about the cancellation of registration. Obviously, it would pave the way for unwantedly wasting the time. But at this online juncture, you could have explained the significance of cancellations since it is an online, because the participants only would upload the video of the same. So you could have bit explained about the cancellation of the registration. Like, we need a bit more explanation in that. And building a team and fulfilling the plan with the help of is your purpose of your project. You could have added the responsibilities of your team with detail. This is what personally I felt. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed, and my best wishes for your project Athleticism 2021. Your project totally was awesome, great work, and you have a great team to go ahead. All the very best for your project. We all will be with you. Thank you, and over to General Evaluator.
Thank you very much. From an athletic to another athletic, to show the athleticism of a personality. Athleticism, right. Ladies and gentlemen, we all are now we have all accustomed with the music, different kinds of music. But nowadays we can hear the music of an ambulance. When it comes, we just definitely, it clicks our mind saying that, is it the harbinger of any bad news? Yes, oxygen, oximeter, SOSPOT, PBOT. Yes, these are the words which we are very much accustomed nowadays. The last speech was given by DTM Anil Kumar Revankar, and he will be evaluated now by another ever-smiling Toastmaster, Justin John. Sir, podium is yours. We are waiting with the sharpened ears.
Thank you, TM Mahesh here. Good evening once again. At the outset, I would like to say DTM Anil is a Toastmaster led by example. Because I received a WhatsApp message from him 3 days before with all details of his project, including evaluation form, purpose of the speech, title, and everything. The moment he came to know from VP that I am his evaluator, he sent me all information. Wow, what a commitment. A big salute to you, sir. The intent of this speech is all about the outcome of a research or a subject he is deeply involved in it. You have met all objectives, in my opinion. As per the evaluation manual, I would like to make my evaluation to 3 parts. You excelled at. The title itself, above 94, is created an enthusiasm. Then you started with a rhetoric technique like asking a question, which attracted the attention of all audience. Topic was very informative and very relevant to the current situation. Wonderful beginning. Connected all medical terms in a chronological order, starting from hypoxemia, oxygen saturation level in blood, where is the dangerous level starts, with a live demonstration with a pulse oximeter. And finally, with a proper reference from the credible sources, which is very important for this project objective. Very well done. Second part of this evaluation, you may want to work on. In my opinion, you should be more mindful about the time and requires more rehearsal to suit the content within the time frame. Finally, the third part, to challenge yourself, you may require more training in virtual presentation. Not only you, for all of us, we require more training in virtual presentation because there are a lot of techniques available in virtual presentation. Altogether, it was a wonderful speech, very informative, and wishing you all the very best and success in Pathways program. Thank you.
Wow.
Over to you, Dear Mahesh here.
Thank you very much. What a way of keeping the knife on the ice cream. Very well done with a smiling knife. Thank you very much, all the evaluators. Let us welcome another member of our team today who got introduced with a bell. This person always gets a bell. It can be a bell of heart. It can be the bell of sigh. It can be a bell of smile, or it can be the bell of TM Beta Johnson for giving her a grammar report on today's performers.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, who was the embodiment of the word harbinger. I think he used the word 15 or 20 times, and I'm so happy that it's such a word that all of you could use it. Some words are so hard that we may lose after something, but I'm as a grammarian, I was in cloud nine. All of you use the word of the day, the expressions, the idioms, phrases, pronunciation, everything above par. You raised all the bars of limitations. And this is what we expect from a club. My dear people, it's not the DCP points that creates the distinctionness. It is the quality of the members, and all of you are seamless people. I'm so happy. Coming to my evaluation, the word of the day, as I said, Toastmaster Mahesh, Toastmaster Kondal Reddy, Toastmaster Susan, Toastmaster Latif, DT Manil Kumar, Toastmaster Prashant, and all of you, if I missed, sorry, all of you have used, I must say. Then the other usages, arena, resonate, turn the page, rising star, glossophobia, athleticism, I like the word, and conquer the pandemic. Keep knocking at your opportunities, keep knocking at your door. It was such a prudence. You all are the harbinger of prudence, quality, and many such qualities. Now coming to the areas for improvement. Simple. When we use the nouns, I mean the singular and plural, be careful about that usages does form and do form. For example, Toastmasters International, it is a singular form. Horns, just a small correction here and there. Otherwise, a seamless, meticulous meeting. You all were super. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much for having the silver line evaluation of being a typical harbinger. Ladies and gentlemen, a very humble question to you all that nowadays, because of this pandemic, we have attended many webinars, which is the most attractive part of the webinar is the Q&A session. That's what I love. And that is why today I'm very lucky to introduce this personality also, and even this word, Hark Master, question and answer master, Q&A. Let us all be very much conscious and cautious to give our answers to his questions. With a very smiling and broad-minded person, I would like to call this masked person, at least for today, who is unmasking. Mask to unmask. Yes, let us listen from Hark Master report from TM Latif Mansoor Ali. Our own TM Latif Mansoor Ali. Podium is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Mahesh. Am I audible? All clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please unmute your mic, and if you can switch on your camera. And there is only one rule. Only the speaker himself will not say his name. Other than that, everyone is allowed. And you can, there is no negative marking, so you can say it. You can try multiple times. So, this is first thing first. Who in our today's meeting motto is nothing is impossible? Whose motto is nothing is impossible?
Toastmaster Mahesh here.
He's another person, yes, but today it was announced for some other person, other Toastmaster. Okay, we'll keep it fast.
DTM Cyril Thomas?
No,
DTM
it is
Cyril
Beta
Thomas?
ma'am, Toastmaster Beta ma'am.
Yeah.
Making it really a harbinger look.
Toastmaster Mahesh here.
Gone are the days.
Latif.
See how keen we are.
Toastmaster Latif, the title.
1914, the world witnessed the First World War.
Toastmaster Santosh Patras.
Santosh.
I was enjoying your speech like a story.
Toastmaster Saida.
You are
Yes.
you are evaluated. Toastmaster God.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It was by Bijoba.
Yes. What is your oxygen saturation level?
Anybody can.
No.
Listen.
In the kingdom of public speaking, content is king.
That is.
And delivery is
Evaluator for Latif.
Aiva. Okay. Yes, you too can do.
Our Toastmaster Mahesh.
Here.
How keen people are there, yeah.
While failing to prepare, you plan to fail.
I think DTM Sunil Thomas.
No, this Leon, the guest, Leon.
No. Okay, fast.
Plan.
She's not in the room. Okay, Toastmaster Sugana.
Okay.
Nowadays, we can listen to the music of ambulance.
Toastmaster Mahesh.
Anilji.
Toastmaster Mahesh.
Yeah.
What?
Music of the ambulance. See the wordings.
Dreaming for the future irrespective of past.
DTM Sunil Thomas.
Sunil Thomas.
Santosh.
Yeah, that was the topic.
Yeah, okay. What a way to keep knife on ice cream.
Toastmaster Mahesh here.
Mahesh.
Okay.
Very
This
nice.
will be, I always remember a story.
Toastmaster Murugayan. Toastmaster Murugayan.
Murugayan, yeah. He's not there, no?
It was an arena of speeches today.
Arena. General Arena. Toastmaster
Mahesh here.
Mindful about time.
What is that?
Mindful about time.
Our
Toastmaster Subrina.
Justin.
Yeah,
Toastmaster Justin.
Justin.
Your complete speech was so much enthusiastic.
Yeah, Justin. Toastmaster Justin.
BJP.
TM Bijoba.
Over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you very much for listening. And it was really all of your listening skills, actually. It was a test for your listening skills.
And this was the icing on the cake. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all very much blessed to have this kind of a team, which is called as BTC. Let us listen from the timer report. Are all the evaluators and grammarian and heart master kept their time.
Yes, heart marker took 4 minutes.
Heart master's time was given as
4 minutes. 3.5 only.
5 only, no? Okay, so can we allow it? The quorum? Can we, the first time, no? Let heart master also enjoy. Sindhu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all are qualified.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Can we have the best evaluator, including grammarian and heart master? Voting.
So let me edit 1 minute.
Yeah. By the way, can anybody explain about your Harbinger experience, which has happened very recently?
Yes.
Anyone?
Just
open for. Kondalji, you can take your own time. We are busy.
Yeah. For example, 2017 December last, I attended the BTC meeting. It was a celebration of Christmas and New Year. And that was the harbinger of public speaking for me.
Wow.
Also, an arena of speakers. And the cherry on the cake was the newsletter. People may think you can attract others only through speaking. No, even a newsletter can be a harbinger, which attracted me, which, like cling to me to that Bhavan's Toastmasters. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow. Kondal, if you're not ready, I will post one more question. Recently, somebody asked me that there were so many questions in the webinar, but which
Did you post the poll or no?
no, not yet.
And now
Mahesh
I'll
sir, Mahesh sir,
Are you going to post?
let's
yeah,
go.
I'm going.
Let's move ahead and give it to because we are running short of time.
Oh, please do it. I'm just waiting for somebody to come post the poll.
No, it's okay. If everybody can post it on Jomi's personal message, and let's move on, please.
Oh,
No,
fine. Oh,
yeah, okay.
You have the keys. You have the keys for locking it, no? Okay. Let us move ahead, please. And then it will be call for our counter report.
Yes, the R counter report.
Yeah.
Good evening once again, all my fellow Toastmasters.
Yeah.
Today, my work was a bit simple. There were a few gaps, long pauses from a few of them, like the surgeon in arms, TM Prashant, to name a few. But it was not as a hindrance. It didn't provide a jarring note. Even if you look at the agenda, all the speakers were really very seasoned speakers. Even the evaluators, to an extent, yes, all came up. So as far as the R counter report was concerned, it was good, except for some sporadic this thing, but a slight concentration on that will do wonders for the speakers. Overall, good. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the short and crisp report. Can we have the report from the pronunciation master for today?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's very much feeble.
Something is wrong. Just a minute.
But you can give the report on pronunciation.
Yeah. Okay.
We are running short of time.
Is it okay now? You can hear me?
Yeah.
Good evening, all of you.
Now, okay.
Let me now give you my report on pronunciation. Almost everyone was very good at pronunciation, but I have just a few words that everyone has to look at. The words are experiment, hark, session, moment, joyful, contents, publishing, virtual, experiment, hark, session, moment, joyful, contents, publishing, virtual. Our aim in Toastmasters is to improve ourselves and others. So I have a humble harbinger for improvement. Try not to bring our native slang while speaking English. Try not to put any other accent like the American or the British. Just try to speak naturally. And try our best to avoid our native slang so it will be more clear for the listeners. Wishing you all the best and let us all improve ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you very much, TM Susan, for the short report. My report says that we started our meeting on time and all the harbingers, they had expressed their words, pouring their hearts out. Only one request from my side is that let us all keep a training for the virtual platform presentation. It is high time for us to learn many things, new things are there. Maybe after the next meeting we can have it, and it will be connected by definitely our DTM Sunilji, the expert, the techno savvy of Toastmasters, Bhavan BTC, or anybody else. And if possible, we can have it along with my panel discussion so that I can finish the entire pathway if you allow. That is the only humble request and recommendation from my side. And now, all the harbingers, be happy because the bell of ringing of bells always will happen in different moods and different musics. Here, Mahesh Iyer the general evaluator, signing off from you. And the podium is given to TM Modi for today.
Just 1 second, just a request. Sorry for hindering, disturbing. The polling, only 4 people just gave me the votes. So the
Polling has
best
not come.
No, nobody gave vote. At least only
Tell a
4
personal
people.
message. Please send personal message to
No,
John.
no, wait. No, wait. My report is ready. I'll just launch the poll. Just 1 minute, you can do the
Okay.
polling. Yeah, it's there.
Tommy, for some reason, I don't get it on my PC. So you have my vote.
No, this is for the best evaluator. This is for the best evaluator.
Yes, brother. I don't have. For some reason, I'm not getting it on my PC.
Why?
Maybe
Use
the studio has blocked it. This PC.
No, he is wearing a mask. That is why he cannot see.
Is a tough contest going
Yeah,
on.
it's a tough contest. Two more people to go.
Yes. So 2 more, you and me, I think. We are the host. We can select between us. Yes, the results are clear.
Yeah, well, thanks. So 10:61 minutes over. Thank you very much, everybody.
Okay, you can close the poll.
Yes, over to you, Toastmasters today.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer, for conducting wonderful session for the evaluation. So now we will go for best role player voting. Toastmaster Jomi, please
Yes,
launch
I'll
for the best role player.
Launched also.
Sorry to mention the Hark Master is mentioned in both the groups.
Yeah, Hark Master.
Validator and also in the role player. I think
Yeah,
it's better to keep in the role players. Like table topic master, okay? So no, I don't have any worries, but still, just I'm telling. Better to keep it a long way to the role players.
Sure.
Three more people to go. Yeah, just one. Three, two, one. Thank you very much, everybody.
It's a being honor for among accomplished Hamburgers Toastmasters and individuals to present my perspectives in front of all of you. Thanking. Have a good evening. Over to President. So with this, I will conclude today's meeting, being a Toastmaster of the Day and Club President. So we will go for the quick feedback from our guest, Mr. Leon De Silva. Can you unmute yourself? Mr. Leon, how are you?
Yes.
So can you give about our meeting and to feedback to us?
It's a good meeting. I really enjoyed the meeting. Especially I like the role of the pronunciation and listener. I think we got to listen a lot, Many times we speak a lot, but we seldom listen. So it's very important.
So keep attending our meetings. If you drop your number, I think you have your number is with us. We will put as a guest group for you. If anytime you get our notification, you can join our meeting and enjoy our session. If possible, you can take a membership in our meeting, and we all get together. So with this, I will conclude for the awards. So I will give the podium to our VP Ed, VP Education. Any announcements are there for today after the meeting?
Thank you, President. I think it's level 1 completion for our
Anilji.
Anilji. Yes, Anil
Distinguished
sir has
Toastmaster Anil
completed.
Kumar.
Yes, and is it for level Anil sir? Is for, yeah. I think Prashant also completed level 4. It is saying it's project 1, but as I always prepare the agenda, so I know that he has already done his elective. So we have 2 level completion on this week. Mahesh sir, is it also yours, level 5? One more.
Ah.
Okay. Yes.
അതാ ഞാൻ പെപ്പാടെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നേ. പെപ്പാടെ
Susan got some confusion at home.
അടി കൊള്ളും കേട്ടോ, എന്താ പറയണേ?
Okay, and
sorry,
last,
I was using the other net, that's why.
It's fine, it's fine. And last but not the least, next meeting, I really prefer the icebreakers from the new members, because now it's been like almost a month. 2 meetings have been passed. So please come forward and enroll yourself.
Let's move for today's awards. I will share my screen for the awards. Able to see my screen? Yes. The stars of the day. The best speaker goes to Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer. The best table topic speaker goes to Toastmaster Santosh Patros.
Yeah.
The best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Beatha Johnson for grammarian. The final award is best role player. It goes to expectations. Is our general evaluator, Toastmaster Mahesh Iyer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. This is from my side. So officially our meeting is adjourned.